Welcome to another episode of Inside the Artist with your host, John J. Ruppert. Today is May 4th, 2015, and we're taking you inside the life and times of Philly music legend Michael LeCompt.
Play a little bit of this is a little bit, although I just got up here in the morning, JJ's here early. This is a little bit of Louisiana Wind, which is about 15 years old. Mike Caruso. Tamara Chaplin's on this song too. Thought I was strong enough, thought I could let you go. I took a Greyhound bus down a long dusty road, never far enough to let my heart forget. But I lost, but I let it go. I never never on the road I ever known. I feel it coming back around, Louisiana wind, oh, like thunder and light again, like that old well weed. Memories come creeping, whispering, Louisiana wind. It's a little bit of Louisiana wind.
What's that song about, Mike?
Well, it's about basically about a love story, and it's pretty personal, some stuff in it, but the co-writers on it, Mike Caruso, Kevin Matowski, and Tamara Chaplin, all really great writers from L.A. and Nashville. After I started it, they got on it and improved it, and ended up being a great song. Waiting for someone to do it.
I know a lot of people request that when you play out live.
Yeah, it's a pretty song.
Is that why you think it touches a lot of people?
I think so. I think it's a melodic, nice song. It's a nice lyric, nice chords in it, and got lucky, and it's a pretty song. Hopefully, get it out there to the main public soon.
What you're seeing right now, you don't see many people do anymore. Mike is tuning a guitar by his piano. Everybody uses electronics these days. Thank you, Radio Shack, for killing the natural musician.
There's a little ditty. This one I waited for. Christina, where did you go wrong? Christina, what you gonna do? She's sweet little thing, promise you little thing, just to get her hands on your stuff. Brings on the lonely and the weak, the sad that you don't see, till she starts to praise little rough. You just can't deny sweet look in her eyes when she tells you sorry tale. Before you realize you're in her eyes, take you straight to hell. Justina, where did we go wrong? Justina, what you gonna do? Justina, Justina.
When was that song written?
That was written about a girl who, young girl, 16 years old. Kind of happy song it is, but she was, it was about 16 years ago. She was a masterminded a murder of another little boy in Philadelphia. I don't want to say any of their names and hear some flack from them, but her name was Justina. Her first name, if you look it up on the internet, she was 15 or 16, and she had a couple other partners with her that were the same age, and they set their friend up, and they robbed him, they killed him. They got caught. She turned state's evidence on him. She got the shortest sentence. Nevertheless, I filed the case, just wrote that real fast one day, Justina, where did you go wrong? Justina, what you gonna do? How cool she had to be to make her just to me. Now she's standing for lonely walls. There's a side that you don't see. It's pretty cool. I got a recorded version of it. It's nice.
And what's your websites again, Mike? People can check you out online.
It's in the process of being refurbished. It's LeCompt.com, but it has our schedule on there. And, I'm excited about the summer. The band's great. I got a couple new members last couple of years. I have Rob Purificato and Ray Palmer playing with me, both great musicians from the neighborhood, very talented guys. And Jimmy Marciano still plays with me. He'll be with me a lot this summer. I also have Vinny Martello, who sits and does some gigs. But I'm using some horn sections on some gigs this summer.
Nice.
That'd be pretty cool. But always had great musicians around me, which is very important,
How do you choose your musicians for your band?
Well, I get lucky, I guess. But no, I got the luck of always having great musicians around me. Whichever lineup of LeCompt there was, from the earliest one to and I can name a lot of people that are all great. You'll know a lot of their names, First was, one of the first LeCompts was had Anthony Baker. See if I can do this. Anthony Baker, Billy Serto, they were both great. Dave Barlow, Ernie McAndrews, Tommy Hayes, and later on I had Richie DiCarlo, Pepper Duffy, Rick Cronetti, Johnny D, Jimmy Marciano, Billy Childs,
Buddy Cash.
Buddy Cash, great. Wayne Sigmund, Gary Nutt.
Do you remember the first song you ever wrote?
Yeah, I think I remember. There's a couple of, it was way back. It was about, maybe close to 36, 7 years ago. I had a bunch of songs.
What was it called?
I had a song called What You Got, Baby, I Want. That was an old song. And then there was a song called Take to the Streets. There was a couple bands preceding LeCompt that I had original songs into, with Stitches and Pegasus and Slider. I might have to go through the archives and actually hear them once in a while.
Recently, your song Christmas All Over the World was featured on Classic Rock Throwdown, hosted by your friend Big Daddy Graham and Spins Nightly, to loud applause. Have you ever thought about re-releasing that song?
right channel to get it in a TV show, a movie, or something, or anything like that would be great. But yeah, I play it every season around that time, and I do sell CDs. I got a whole new catalog of CDs for this summer. You know, about 6 or 7 different CDs we put out over the years. Some all original, some covers on them. You know, but I'm excited about the summer.
Open mic nights are popping up everywhere. What is your opinion about them, pros and cons?
Well, it's a nice outlet for people to come in and get their song off. Or, you know, they have something they're working on, or you just want to, you know, a lot of people don't get a chance to go up on a stage and play, and I think it's great, you know. You know, I host a few of them, and they're pretty cool. You know, sometimes it gets a little crazy because there's a lot of people and they got to come up and you got to tell a person that they, you know, can't play that many songs or whatever. But most of the time, everybody's pretty cool, and you know, it's like a nice get together. I don't mind it, you know, but there's, you know, there's varies from really good to really not too good on some of them, but there are people getting to express their songs, and you know, it's kind of cool, you know. You know, I never went to a lot of that when I was younger, but I don't mind it. Open mic night, open mic night. So you have one, right?
Mike, you're involved in a benefit project being put together by George Manny. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, George is doing a great job engineering and producing, and giving up studio time, and it's really great. It's a project about one guy named the Cancer Punk who is going to try to get through to Congress to get them to give money towards cancer research, which hasn't went up in the last 10 years. And when you hear the spoken word song that he did, there's a music bed under it, but you know, be looking for him, Cancer Punk. And this guy's on a mission, and he does a spoken word. It's a very interesting project because there's a lot of facts in this spoken word that a lot of people don't know about, you know, cancer and help finding a cure for it, and government funding, which, you know, $4 trillion for airplanes and jets, but no more money for cancer. So it's a very interesting project, and it affects everybody, you know, and just trying to help out and doing the music for it. And hopefully you'll be seeing a lot of it lately because they're doing a video for the song right now. And it's interesting, and it's, you know, kind of rewarding if it gets to a point where we can actually get government to listen. It's going to end up being a documentary after the song, but I'm excited about it. That's the chorus of the song. This war is yours. you know, the facts about cancer and trying to get a cure for it.
Given your expertise, would you ever consider hosting or co-hosting a radio show to help showcase and educate young musicians?
Yes, of course.
So has anyone ever approached you about doing a radio show?
I've been on some radio shows, but no, it's interesting. You know, I've been in this business a long time, and I'm grateful and lucky to be playing all the time. And got a great band, and you know, entertaining people, and that's what it's about. You know, getting out there and making people feel better. You know, it's not that big a deal. You know, it's like play. People call out some songs that they like, and do the song well, and you know, entertain it. And got good players around me, and you know, I feel lucky. You know, get to this point. I mean, it could be a lot more success, but it's success because you're working musician. You know, people forget about that. They come up there, they say, "Oh, I can't believe you haven't made it." You know, or so you know, I'm working on it. I'm making, you know, paying the bills and creating stuff, and you know.
What other projects are you currently working on?
I'm working on a new CD with a bunch of tunes and some old songs and some new songs, and I'm working on a couple songs for some Irish fighters, a documentary. I'll have to send it to you. I was just at a documentary about an Irish fighter, John Joe Nevin. He's a super champ, and you know, little things here and there, but mostly I have a pretty heavy schedule coming up for the summer of 2015. You know, doing a couple pretty cool gigs.
Where's the strangest place you ever wrote a song at?
You know, I wrote songs everywhere, in the car, on a train, on a plane, you know, in the yard, or just walking, you know, in your head comes. But, I don't know, how about you?
All the time. Same as you, always in my head. That's why I always have a pad with me. Do you have a working title?
No. Yeah, got a couple things there, but it don't come out till very late. You know, it's like sometimes it changes, but we got the chord changes down.
Have you ever co-written a song with any of your fans?
Not that I know. No.
Or someone sent you something half done and they asked you to complete it?
Yeah, that happens sometimes, but you know that's you don't know which direction to go on that sometimes, but I certainly would, you know. I thought it was, you know, a great lyric or a great part. I did collaborate with a lot of people. You never know. Somebody is right, so you can come out with something. Everybody is. We love to have a pop song, hit single, or something that would make a lot of money, which is always, you know, nice. But channels getting it out there. But sometimes when you write with somebody and come up with a good song, that's pretty rewarding. You know, it's kind of cool. You got a good song.
Do you enjoy writing songs using the piano or the guitar?
Both, really. You know, piano's nice because you got everything here in the bass.
Do you have a favorite musician or band you like to cover, Mike, when you go out?
Over the years, I've covered a lot of bands, but you know, if I hear something great, I you know what I mean? If I hear a great song and I think it was good, I'll cover it, you know?
You'll be doing Pennyback again this year, correct?
Yes.
Do you have a date for that yet?
September 2nd.
Great. Mike, if you owned a local music venue, how would you run it?
Well, if you have a music venue and not a bar, it's a different story. But a music venue, you know, you'd have different shows, you know, have some underage shows, have some national singer-songwriters come in, you know. I think, you know, if it's a good location and a good venue. There's a couple of new ones in Philly opening up, but there's a lot of great players in Philly too. A lot of great original music. So, you know, it's a hard thing because everybody wants to get paid sometimes, and sometimes it won't last in business if you pay everybody. You know, bring a certain amount of people, but yeah, that would be pretty cool being involved in that, you know. Musical acts. Everything takes money these days, yeah.
Who are some of your favorite local musicians you like to sing?
Well, I like Amos Lee. I mean, she's national now, but mostly everybody. And, you know, everybody I see. When I go out, I don't get a chance to see that many bands, but because they're playing every night. But there's local guys around here, you know, like, you know, all the bands, you know, from AJ Slick, it's great. I'm shooting. I saw somebody.
Did you ever work with Ken Queter over the years?
Yeah, a lot of gigs. Ken's great. Great. Talented guy, great songwriter. There's a ton of people in Philly, you know.
How about Hall & Oates?
Great. Love Hall & Oates. Philly, you know. Great stuff, whole notes.
How does it feel when other local musicians cover your music?
It's always cool, you know. It's a thrill, you know. It's like, wow, I like it. You know, sure, everybody wants to have your song noticed, you know, and get some kind of claim for it. But you know, everybody's just marching along, trying to do the best they can, you know. Everybody with you're writing yourself, you know. Have to write something together.
Do you have any ideas how we can make the local music scene rebound?
I think it's thriving all the time. I just think that, you know, people are in their houses doing it, writing songs, and you hear someone who gets a big record deal, and you go, oh, they've been working on this project, or someone's been, you know, seeing them through it. But I mean, locally, there's a lot of different kinds of music. You know, everything from folk, you know, Americana, you got, you know, pop, you know, heavy rock, heavy metal, you know, all kinds of stuff. But I think there's a market for everything, you know. There's a lot of great songs out there. Light, heavy, you know, R&B, you know.
Did you ever give music lessons over the years?
Yeah, a couple of friends and some younger people. I showed some people's kids some stuff, but never really taught seriously, you know.
Because you're always working.
You know, I teach some people what I know, you know, and I learn from them too. But no, but that would be an interesting thing to do. Teach, you know. You know, a lot of my friends teach. Very sad song.
How did you learn the piano, Mike?
Just from being around it, I guess, you know.
If you were given one wish other than world peace, what would it be?
Coffee with creamy sugar. Health for everybody, you know. People you love, you know. Not a whole lot you can wish for after that, you know.
Everybody knows your name, but few people know the man behind the name. Who is Michael LeCompt?
I don't know.
That's a good one.
Oh, geez, it's just me, you know. Holmesburg, St. Dominic, Father Judge. Just a regular guy.
When did you start in the music business?
About 1978. Playing a lot. I'm playing since, through thick and thin.
Remember a couple of years ago playing at the Wing Bowl? How was that experience?
Interesting. 17,000 drunk people yelling. It's an interesting thing. It only happens here in Philly, I think. But it's something you should experience at least once.
How about your Velvet Lounge days?
Yeah, that was an interesting place, Yeah, it was a nice rocking time and bring a lot of people together. People come bring that up a lot.
Did you ever play the Cell Block when it was open?
Yes.
How was that experience?
That was cool. Cell Block was an original venue, and got a lot of people played there and came through town and played. Times were different then. It was the 80s glam hair thing, and hard rock was really huge, Everybody wanted to get a record deal and make it and stuff.
And I'm sure you probably played the Empire as well, correct?
Yeah, lots of times.
That was a nice venue.
Yeah, Empire was cool. It was, I did a couple WMMR broadcasts from there. That were cool.
So you never wanted to venture in like being a DJ, even like part-time on the weekends?
No, never really thought about that. If a radio station were to come to me, but I might say yeah. But no, I do have a pretty wide range of listening stuff, Try to listen to everything, see what I can get out of it, and if I like it, it's an interesting thing to do. But basically, right now, concentrating on more writing, and this takes a lot too, playing like 6-7 nights a week with guys, and you get. Some nights you get a little tired, You want to do different stuff all the time, and that's what makes it interesting. We get to do that.
How's it playing into Brigada? I've seen you there numerous times.
Yeah, that was a nice place, Brigada. Yeah, any of those places have high-end places that have nice systems, nice setup. Playing the Sea Isle a lot. Springfield Inn, that's a great gig. Playing Wildwood this summer, Keenan's, and Avalon and Cape May, Carney's. So we're working almost.
Are they outdoor venues down the shore?
A couple of them are, yeah.
Do you prefer to play outdoors or indoors?
Well, I like to be outdoors on a nice day, but usually at night it's inside, but looks like it might get some wind out here today. Some rain.
Maybe it'll come from Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana wind.
Do you have a certain song you like to play every time you go out? You always make sure you play that one song.
Not really. Some people will ask for songs. Some be old covers, some be originals, but no, there's some. Want to learn something new? You learn a new old song or a new song or something you make up. You want to play that, See how that goes over, but not necessarily.
Have you ever sang a duet, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of them.
Have you recorded any?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wrote with Ezra Mohawk about 30 years ago. We wrote a couple songs. She's a great songwriter, great singer. You know her?
No. I'll have to look her up, though.
Look
She
her up.
local?
She's in Nashville now.
Oh, nice.
She's done everything. She's great.
What type of genre?
She writes, she played with, she played with Frank Zappa one time in his band. And sang. She's a singer, songwriter. She lives in Nashville. She's great. She's written songs for a lot of people, big people. Had some success.
Recently, I've seen you sit down the drum kit. A lot of people don't know that Michael LeCompt plays the drums as well.
Barely. Well, you know, drums is a pretty unique thing, but, you know, I'm not the best drummer in the world, but I can lay it down, and that's what you have to do, you know? You lay it down. I mean, in my situation, I got a talented guy in the band, Ray, who can come up and play piano and sing, so I like to expose that, you know? And talented kid, and people like it, so it's kind of a cool switch up, you know?
What other instruments do you play?
You know, play a little bit of horn, a little bit of sax, and you know, of course, play all the regular instruments like bass, guitar, and banjo and stuff like that. And,
Harmonica?
yeah, you know, I'm not a master of anything, but you know, I can get it down enough to where I need what it sounds like. You know?
Since you're sitting down to piano, do you prefer Billy or Elton?
I'm Leon Russell. I mean, you know, so many great players, you know, Jerry Lee Lewis, you know. Like that, you know, but yeah, they're both great. I mean, both inspiration, both incredible songwriters. But there's a ton of people out there, you know, you hear they go, oh my God, that guy's great. You know, maybe unknown or whatever, but they're out there everywhere. Inspired by everybody, you know.
Some 16-year-old kid just bought his first guitar. He's sitting down, he turns on YouTube, he sees this video. What do you want to say to him?
What video?
This video now.
Practice, keep your head on straight, try not to get sidetracked, and, you know, be careful out there today. But practice and, you know, develop your singing, your style, write some stuff. You know, play with other people, play with records, and try to come up with your own material, you know?
There's a big debate, Mike. People say there's no such thing as a bad song. Is that true?
Well, I got some bad songs, you know? I mean, everybody does, you know? When people do a record, they have 50 songs and, you know, 12 songs on the CD, so some people like, some of them people don't, but You know, we can make up a bad song right now. You know, depends how much is put into the song. You know, you're joking around or whatever. But some joke things end up being pretty good. You know.
What's the name of it?
Years ago. I don't know. It's just an instrumental thing. Long time.
If you could sit down with any past musician, just to chat with him, pick his brain or pick her brain, who would you like to sit down with?
Maybe Beethoven or Mozart.
Who's on your piano?
The first rock stars. Where?
To your left.
It's Beethoven.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's Beethoven. Ludwig von.
Why do you think that genre is no longer?
Well, it is. It's everything is derived from that. You know, I mean, you listen to Beethoven or Mozart or one of the great composers, you can hear stuff. You know, there's not that many things in music. There's a lot of production these days, and you know, they're great. They're still around. They're huge. It's, you know, in every city there's a symphony selling out. You know, like I said, there's so many different genres of music that people will go see. You know, I mean, I've seen a lot of different people, concerts, and some of them I thought were great. Some of them were boring. I thought, you know, maybe it was me. I don't know.
Do you have a favorite Who song you cover with the band?
I like that we cover with the band.
Yeah, when you do the Penny Pack?
Nah, I mean, I think they're great. They're great. You know, strong songs. But not offhand. You know, I like a lot of obscure Who stuff. Well, none of it's really obscure anymore, but you know, there's certain songs that I don't play that I would like to play.
What do you want to say to your fans, Mike? Watch this video now.
Thanks. I hope I didn't bore you that much. But thanks for coming out to see me and keeping it going. And stop out this summer sometime, see the band, and hopefully better things to come for everybody, you know.
You're on Facebook as well, correct?
I think so, yeah.
You want to send us out on another one of your original songs? Thank you, Mike.